I do not smoke. I'm not really a regular drinker. A lot of these incidents, right?
That's
I mean,
it.
people working out and suddenly something happening, playing and something happening, or normal person who's taking good care of himself, still there's something or the other happening with him. Then what could be the other reason? I would want to find out what exactly the vaccine has done with us.
Shreyas, so nice to see you. It's heartening to see you hale and hearty.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, you really gave us a scare.
Yeah, even I was scared actually. I gave myself also a big scare. No, it was quite unfortunate,
Yes.
and not expected at all. Because we keep feeling that we are taking adequate precautions and whatever, diet controls and exercises and everything, but you never know what goes wrong when. Apparently, there are some theories which attribute this to the vaccine as well.
Yes, I was coming to that because very recently we've been reading about this AstraZeneca.
And we've been hearing a lot of these incidents, right?
That's
I mean,
right.
people working out and suddenly something happening,
Yeah.
playing and something happening, or normal person who's taking good care of himself, still there's something or the other happening with him. Then what could be the other reason? Because I do not smoke. I'm not really a regular drinker.
Right.
It's probably once in a month or something like that too, maybe 30, 60 ml, that's it. And no tobacco, no nothing. Yes, cholesterol was slightly on the higher side, but that I'm told is pretty normal, in these times. And of course, I was taking some medication for that as well. So that had also come down reasonably. So if all the factors, no diabetes, no blood pressure, then what could be the reason?
And you've always been fit. I've never known you to be roly-poly and overweight.
Yeah, and exactly. I mean, not that I love food, but not that I'm, going all out and eating all sorts of junk food or anything like that. So we've been as careful as possible. So in spite of that, if this happens, then there is some other reason attached.
That's
to
what
it.
you feel?
I think so. I mean, I will not negate the theory. I feel yes, because it is only after that there's a
After
certain
that means
amount after the whole
vaccine.
vaccination
Okay.
of COVID is when I started experiencing unknowingly little bit of fatigue and tiredness and things like that. So there has to be some amount of truth in that, right? I mean, we completely cannot negate that theory. So
Right.
maybe it is COVID or the vaccine, I don't know what, but there is something which is associated post that, because it was only after that I started
So
experiencing
you
it.
mean to say when you got that sudden, it was a heart attack, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And this
yeah.
was
And
just
then I
after-
went into an arrest as well.
Oh, you went into an arrest as
Yeah.
well? Okay. Can you just take me down through that? I know it's not a very happy thing to go down, but...
No, so I mean, I
just
started
shot for
experiencing
welcome
fatigue
too.
for some time. I
Okay.
got myself checked kind of over and over again, ECGs and 2D echoes and things like that. And those apparently showed no signs of any caution
Okay.
as such. So they were normal, is what I was told. And then I was shooting I was shooting continuously for a film and traveling and shooting, and so I was not getting adequate rest for the last month or so.
Okay.
But I was shooting for Welcome, and that evening it was a pretty hectic kind of a shot, so which kind of went on for around 8-10 minutes, where everybody was we were swinging and getting down in water and jumping and getting wet and all sorts of things. And immediately post the shot is when I started feeling some amount of discomfort, which was very unusual. I never felt anything like this before in my life.
Okay.
So I went to the van, I changed my clothes because they were wet. So I somehow changed my clothes. I just, lied down on the bed in the van for a little while. And my staff was like, "Sir, do you want a coffee? What is happening?" So I was not able to tell them also.
Right.
I got in the car, I called up Dipti, and we were supposed to go somewhere. I said, "Let's cancel it, I'm not keeping well." So I went home, I checked the blood pressure, it was on the higher side. And I called up the doctor and he said, are you breathless? So I said, "I can breathe, but I'm just uncomfortable. I don't know what exactly is happening. I'm not able to lie down, not sleep, nothing." So Dipti finally said, "Nothing doing, let's go to the hospital. Let's get yourself checked and then we'll
Right.
see."
Right.
So we got in the car again, and on the way to the hospital is when I went into an arrest. And so then Dipti got out of the car, she called people, some people recognized her, me, they came, They got me out and they took me immediately to the hospital. That's when they gave me CPR. That didn't work, so then they gave me the shocks.
Okay.
And that's when they revived me. And immediately the cardiologist came and he did angiography, and he said there are two blocks. One is 99% and the other is 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, they performed the stenting surgery, angioplasty.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, that's what.
Terrible. I mean, it was
it was
scary,
quite
actually.
scary and so sudden that you're not expecting
Yeah.
anything like this. But it's very unfortunate, because we genuinely don't know what we've taken inside our bodies.
Right.
We've just gone with the flow, trusted the companies.
Right.
But apparently, because I never heard these kind of incidents happening before COVID. We never heard this. Immediately after COVID is when we started getting all these stories and videos of people, just falling while playing, and for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
So it's pretty scary.
So are you exploring the idea of going further into this vaccine?
I would want to find out what exactly the vaccine has done with us. I would definitely want to find out whether it is COVID or the vaccine. Again, I'm not too sure, but
Right.
Till the time I don't have enough proof with me, it's pointless to make any kind of statement on
Right,
that.
right.
But nevertheless, I would like to at least explore what it has done to our bodies.
Right.